What's up, man? Look, man, I got another topic to talk about, man. What do you need to do to live in Thailand, right? So get yourself prepared, preparation, right? So the first thing you need to do is you need to get your passport. You need to get your passport. And this is where you get your passport at. This is the site, right here. Get your passport. Okay. The second thing you need to do, you need to get a visa. And that visa that I'm talking about is the DT visa or the DTV visa. It's a 5-year visa, right? And this is where to get this visa at right here. You need to go to the site to get this visa, right? It's a multi-entry visa for 5 years, and you can go back and forth out from Thailand to another country, and then from that country back here. It's a multi-entry. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do that. That's the second thing. And the third thing you need to do, you need to have what you the digital arrival card. They implemented that this year in May. So this is where to get that digital arrival card right here. This is the site, right? You need that. And the fun thing about that, when I had my my DT visa or DTV visa, they didn't even look at my digital arrival card, but maybe they had it in the system or something like that. I'm thinking so, but don't try not to have that. Try to have that with you. You know what I'm saying? So, because you want to have, you don't want no hassle because it depends where it depends where you're coming from. But for me, it was almost a 19-hour flight. So you want your when you get to immigration in Thailand, you want to be smooth. You don't want no questions and nothing like that, or it might be a problem or something like that. You don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? You kind of tired, you want to get to your hotel. So you want a smooth transition through the immigration and out, and then to your grab, and then to your hotel. That's one thing you want to do. All right. So those are 3 things you need to do. You need to do to have with you to get, to live in Thailand. Now the preparation before you get to Thailand, as in your credit cards, your debit cards, call them. You got a number on the back of your cards, or go to the bank, whatever. Let them know that you are going to be living outside the country and you're going to be living in Thailand. You need to let them know, because if you don't let them know, if you come out here and you don't let them know and you're trying to stay here, you're not going to be able to use the ATM machine. You're not going to be able to use your cards to go eat at a restaurant or whatever. You ain't going to be able to use it because they're going to think it's stolen. So you ain't gonna be able to, you ain't gonna be able to get no money off your card at the ATM, or use it to get some food from a restaurant in a mall or outside the mall, whatever, or McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell. You ain't gonna be able to use it because they think the card is stolen, because your card is connected to wherever place you came from, wherever country or city you came from. So you want to let them know that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna live outside the country, and what they're gonna ask you is, how long you talking about living outside the country? Maybe for a year, 2 or 3 years. Tell them that. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. Then when you do get here, you ain't gonna have no problem. You gonna be able to pull some money out the ATM. You gonna be able to eat at the restaurant. So it's just protection. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want to let you know that. So that's one thing I'm gonna say about that. That's it right there. But another thing, get preparation before you leave. You might want to, I guess you might be living in an apartment or a house. Of course, you might be selling your house. You want to sell a house, or sell furniture, or sell your car, or maybe you want to put the car, or maybe you might not want to sell your furniture. You might want to put it in storage, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So another thing too, at the same time, you want to bring some light clothes. You want to bring some light clothes with you, because for me, I bought all my clothes with me. You know, so I bought a lot of jeans, which I didn't need, but I bought some jeans with me, man, and I only had one pair of shorts with me when I came from Chicago, and that was not a good move, because when I was bringing the clothes here to my condo, it was a lot. I had 2 bags with me, big bags, you know what I'm saying. And I had one other bag with me on my back. You know what I'm saying? That was my electronic, my 2 laptops with me. So, but it was just too much stuff. But you want to pack lightly. But I will say this: if you want to bring most of your clothes with you, it would be good for you to buy a condo instead of renting a condo. But it's on you. I mean, maybe you want to be one of the people you really don't care. to have your stuff with you at the same time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just talking about, for me, it was just not a good look. I remember somebody said, don't bring a lot of clothes with this, pack lightly, because you could buy some other clothes here, some shorts or any other clothing, because they sell the same name brand stuff here, but I don't care about name brand no more. But they sell it here, and there's some other clothes here too. You might want to buy. It don't have to be name brand, but they got everything they got in the States. They got it here. You know what I'm saying? So Fila's, Nikes, Gucci, you know what I'm saying? All them name brand stuff, they got them here too at the same time. So you ain't gonna be missing out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might be one of those people who don't want to pay for no extra stuff. You want to bring all this stuff here. So hey, it's on you. But me, I would tell you, pack lightly. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, at the same time, when you get here, you want to make sure you have a Wise card with you. You know what I'm saying? Wise card will help you, because you could transfer your money from the bank to your Wise card. You know what I'm saying? But if you forgot to call the banks and the credit card company and stuff like that, saying that you're gonna be living in Thailand, you can use your Wise card, and you can put the money, you can transfer the money into your Wise card, and you could be able to use it at a ATM or restaurant, whatever fast food place out here. You could be able to spend money. So, and then I think the money will transfer on a card like that, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I never used a Wise card like that, but I do have a digital card. My physical card is coming pretty soon. You know, so my friend is coming with me, coming here December, and he's gonna bring it with him. So, and another thing too, at the same time, man, with that Wise card, you can pay your rent with that card. But I would say this is what happened with me. My landlord don't have the bank is not showing up on the Wise. They give you different banks from Thailand, but her bank is not showing up on that Wise card. So what I had to do is I had to go to the real estate agent office and pay my rent that way. I had to take the money out the ATM and then pay it that way, because her bank is not popular in Thailand. It's just in Bangkok. It's a region bank. It's not in all different regions in Thailand. So that's the problem I had with her. And the another thing is too, with your Wise card, you want to look at the Wise card and see what the banks is on there. And the thing about it is, you want to ask before you even get here, before you even get a condo or whatever place you get here, ask the landlord what kind of bank does she have. Ask her or ask him, whatever bank they have. You want to be those banks that's on the Wise in the Wise card, and so you go. So you won't have no problem paying her through the Wise app. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem I'm having. But then my utility bill, like the electrical bill, the light bill, I paid it at 7-Eleven. But the water bill, I had to pay at it's a manager at this condominium that fix things and make sure things is kept up or whatever. Or if it's a problem, you can go to her or whatever. So with the water bill, you got to pay her. You can't pay the water bill at the 7-Eleven. You got to pay the water bill with her. Now, but see, with that DTE visa, you can have a bank account. Now, if I had a bank account here, I could pay, I had to go to an ATM or go to 7-Eleven or go to pay her, the person who's in charge of the condominiums here. You have a person who's in charge of the condominiums. If something go wrong, you can let her know, and then she get everything in order, right? Whatever, right? So, I pay her the water bill, and it was not bad at all. So, but I'm just saying, with the DT visa, y'all, you can't not have a bank account. It's a tourist visa. You can leave from here and go to another country and then come back, or go back to your country and then come back. Well, no problem. But then see. And I forgot to let y'all know this. They crack it down on people who crossing the border to get their passport stamp. When you cross the border, they need to come back across the border. You know what I'm saying? And then get their passport stamp, and then go back to their place where they're living at or staying there in Thailand. They stopped that. So now when you cross the border by land, when you cross the border, you can't cross back into Thailand. Now you gotta wait I think 24 or 48 hours, I think. You know You know what I'm saying? And you can't do it too many times too. You just do it maybe a couple times. Maybe I'm thinking. Don't take my word for it, but I know this. They is cracking down on that, and you can't cross the border from Thailand to another country like Laos or Cambodia and then come right back over. You know what I'm saying? So they crack down on that. So you got I think it's 24 or 48 hours. You got to stay in that country, then cross the border and get your passport stamped, and then come back in Thailand now. So you know what I'm saying? So. But me, I ain't gonna have that problem. I got a DT visa, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to another country with my DT visa, and then come back, because I can stay here 180 days. That's 6 months. But then I'm doing my border run. I gotta do my border run every 6 months. But this thing too, I would say this: you can't extend your stay here. You have to cross the border or make an airplane trip to another country. You can extend your 180 days here and get extended to another 6 months. You'll have to leave with your DT visa, but it's a lot of paperwork. And I don't want them to be all in my bank accounts and stuff like that, and knowing this and knowing that about me at the same time. And it's just too much paperwork for me, man. So I'm just making it more easier on myself to just go to another country and then come back. You know what I'm saying? And I want to travel anyway, so it's good for me. It's a win-win for me. With that situation right there. So, but those are things that you need. Prepare yourself, and the things that you need to come to Thailand, and what you need to know to do in Thailand to a certain degree too at the same time. But this thing is about what things do you need to do to live in Thailand? And I just went all over it. So if I forgot something, I apologize. But right now, I might come out with a second video. But right now, that's all I have right now. And peace.